Oh yeah.
Today, meet Chris, Mark and Robin, who has a very famous pen pal.
Very fascinating lady.
Find out who it is, 5:30 today.
Try to remember.
Tony Barber remembers those beautiful songs of yesteryear. 17 special songs.
You are the wind.
From Academy Award winners to the unforgettable favorites.
Morning has broken.
You light up my life.
Light up my
17 songs for mothers of all ages from Tony Barber.
People rush from miles around to grab the unbeatable bargains in Spotlight's Easter sellout. Caprice continuous curtaining below half price from 99 cents a metre. Continuous cafe curtains reduced from $8.95 to $2.99 a metre. Cushions from $4.95 each. Up to 40% off Duchess bedspreads from $39. Hurry, 4 days only. Printed flannelette, $1.50 a metre. Plaid's new season fashion tartans down to $12.95 a metre and more. Don't miss Spotlight's unbeatable Easter sellout.
In 1532, the Spaniards set sail across the seas and plundered the world of gold. In 1992, the world is going to Spain to take it back. Barcelona. See it on 7.
Presenting the Olympics, Uncle Toby's, an Australian-owned company building a healthy Australia.
Another thing these 8th grade athletes learned this year is to keep their chins up. The football team started slowly. They lost 6 games in a row to generally bigger, faster, and stronger opponents. And they were, in short, humiliating losses. These kids never gave up.
Oliver, you can't still be hungry.
No, not now, but you never know how long Coach Blackburn's going to talk.
These young athletes will be very, very proud of themselves. Well, unfortunately, it seems that our guest speaker is running a little late. So, I'd like to take this time to share with you some of the highlights from my own football career. As I look out on this sea of eager young faces, I am reminded that your first year in organized football is one you never, ever forget. I remember one hot August afternoon as a young man in Detroit, putting on the pads for the first time for Coach Bernie Quick.
Cut 1, cut 2, height. There goes off the pass. Fakes left, spins right. 6 points for Kid Beaver. All right, Al. Yeah. I told you got some good moves.
Yeah, it's real tough to get past a 13-year-old white girl.
Hi, guys. Oh, hey, Dad.
Hi,
Dad.
Beaver.
Oh, Dad, listen, I need a doctor's appointment.
Oliver, speak in complete sentences. Dad, I have a math test I didn't study for. Therefore, I need a doctor's appointment.
Boy, Uncle Beaver, you sure have this parent stuff down.
Oh, thank you.
No, Dad, I need a physical to go out for the football team. I'm gonna be wide receiver, just like you were.
Hey, that's great. Just like the old man.
Yeah, here's the size, quickness, good hands.
Good hands, bad breath. It evens out.
You're dead.
Isn't that terrific? I can't wait to see his first game.
Hey, Dad, how come you never got this excited about me when I was playing soccer?
I was excited for you, Kip. But like most Americans, I really don't give a damn about soccer.
Mind if I help myself? Oh, thank you.
Eddie, I don't see how you can do our remodeling for your estimate. The materials alone cost more than that.
Okay, Sam, so I lowballed you. It's part of the business.
I'd like to talk to your bookkeeper.
A bookkeeper costs money, amigo. I'm passing the savings on to you.
Can you listen and eat at the same time? I just want to go over the rules one more time so everybody understands the situation here. Now, we would like some remodeling done. You will do the job for cost plus 10%, payable upon completion of each phase of the construction.
I want cash.
Yeah, and I want receipts.
I got a whole shoebox full of them. Take all you need.
Wally, I've just had one of those moments that makes you feel like a man.
Prostrate trouble, Bede?
Pick out a video camera. Oliver told me he's going out for the football team, and I want to tape all his games.
Oh, hey, that's great news.
Hey, you want to buy a camera? I know a guy that sells them real cheap. Yeah, the serial numbers are scratched off, but otherwise they're perfect.
So, little Ollie's gonna play football, huh?
He's not that little. It's just the way he wears his hair. And he's going to go out for wide receiver just like his old man and carry on the Cleaver tradition.
Cleaver tradition? What did you ever do? Lead the league in riding the pine?
Hey, come on, remember the Bellport game? Got his picture in the paper and everything.
On the front page.
Big deal. I've had my picture in the paper.
Oh, yeah, I remember that picture.
Hey, I was acquitted.
That's only because a wife can't testify against her husband.
Take the bar. Down.
All right, stretch it out. Come on, stretch.
Lay back.
You better stretch yourselves, Strut. We're gonna turn you heavy which way but loose.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. Ready, perfect.
All right, take a lap. Let's go.
All right, listen up. The O's on this board represent offensive players. The X's represent defensive players. You represent a group of young ladies who would like to be players. We're gonna see about that.
Ah, great.
Come on, ladies, get serious about this.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.
We're in the contact sport. I like to win this sport. Let's hit it. Hit it. All right, ladies, wind sprints. Let's go. Come on. Slide! Slide, let's go! Come on, John, slide! Keep the speed moving, let's go! Come on! All right, jump! Quick, 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 quick! Cut!
Okay, in a flood pattern, the X-back is down 5 yards and out, the Y-back runs a slant out, and the number 9 receiver is on the post, except in a red right or a red left backfield. Now, in a red right, the T-man takes the 5 and out, and the X-back picks up the end or the linebacker, depending on which man's on the outside.
Hit him, hit him, hit him! Come on! Hit hard, hit hard! Come on, stick him! Come on, keep his head up! Hit him, hit him, hit him! Go! Ready? Hut! Come on, Blanchmeyer, stick the man! This isn't buddy ball, just stick him, son! Ready? Hut! You catch the ball, Pierce! Keep better hands on a snake is watch the ball into your hands. All right, come on, catch the ball. Let's go. Come on! Come on! Come on! Ready? Hut!
separate a stick. You don't just separate the man from the ball, you separate him from his head.
Okay, ladies, that's enough for today. Except for... Wait! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Ollie, dinner's ready. Yo, Oliver, dinner's ready. Ollie, what are you doing?
You know, black and blue marks aren't really black and blue. They're more purple and red.
You're taking some pretty big hits, huh?
Remember when Dad slammed the car door on your hand? Imagine that happening to your face.
Look, maybe I shouldn't talk since I didn't play football. But you know, all the guys I know who did play, they all say the same thing. Practices stink. The games and the parties are terrific.
Yeah, well, I've only been to practices, and I had more fun getting that wart burned off.
All right, picture this. It's a cold, crisp Friday night in October. Cheerleaders with short skirts and sweaters. The band with their shining instruments is wailing out your fight song. Now, the stands are full with classmates and teachers. Now, come on, just picture it.
You may have a point. Maybe I'll join the band.
Come on. I don't believe my kid brother's afraid to lose a little blood in exchange for fame and glory.
Hey, if you actually think I'm afraid of breaking bones, getting teeth knocked out, or being stomped on by Carl Blatzmeyer, you're right. That's not what I'm afraid of.
So what are you afraid of?
What Dad's gonna say when I tell him I'm quitting.
Now is a time to send your appeal donations to the Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday Appeal. First floor, 26 Flinders Street, Melbourne, 3000.
Neil Diamond's greatest hits, 1966 to 1992, the ultimate Neil Diamond collection. Neil Diamond's 37 greatest songs and a 48-page booklet at the incredible low price of only $29.95 double CD and $22.95 double cassette. At this price, you won't find a better Neil Diamond collection. Plus, check out the music video Greatest Hits Live.
When you have a serious headache, or migraine headache, muscular aches, or back pain, take Panadine, the strength of codeine, yet gentle to the stomach. Use Panadine only as directed, and if pain persists, see a doctor. Panadine tablets, available only from pharmacies. Strong pain, powerful Panadine.
Can't believe Oliver's too tired for pot roast. Too tired for my pot roast? Kip, you can tell me the truth. Have I lost something from my pot roast? Maybe it's the way they're breeding cattle. Did you see that report on 60 Minutes?
Good evening, and welcome to Dinner at the Cleavers, take one. Here's the lady of the house.
Hello, I'm June Cleaver, and I'm worried about my pot roast.
This is my number one son, Kip. And here's... Well, where's Crazy Legs Cleaver?
I think he's tired. Rough practice.
Well, you know what they say about rough practices? They make for tough players. Kip, did I tell you that I'm gonna get a tripod for this thing so my tapes of all these games won't be shaky like Wally's movies are?
Kip, how was your day?
Well, it was pretty good. I got a B on my calculus test. Freddie and I wrote a new song. And, Dad, you're gonna be a grandfather.
Kip, what do you mean? How could you do something like that?
Guys, hold it. I'm not gonna be a father, okay? I just told you that so it wouldn't sound so bad when I tell you Ollie's quitting the football team.
Very funny, Kip. Now, what do you really want to tell me?
I'm sorry, Dad, but that's it.
But he was so excited when he started.
Yeah, well, I think he's getting the excitement kicked out of him. Poor kid. I mean, he's really worried about how you're gonna take this, Dad.
Excuse me.
Look, Dad, I know it's not my call, but I don't think he's in the mood for one of those heavy-duty lectures.
Oh, no lecture. I just want to show him something.
Well, I guess I could make pot roast sandwiches for lunch.
Hey, champ, how was practice?
Great. Great.
You want to quit, huh?
Dad, it's not really like I'm quitting. It's more like I'm escaping with my life. I thought it was bad when Billy Benton used to beat up on me, but in football, everybody wants a shot.
Oliver, I know it's rough, but some things can only be accomplished with hard work. I thought you might be interested in this.
Whoa, that's you. Leave it to Beaver. It's pretty catchy.
You know, when I played football, I got hit a lot, too. And I didn't get to play very much, but I stuck it out. And in the 5th game of the season, I got my big chance. And then all that sacrifice paid off.
Well, yeah, but that was you. I can't do it.
Well, that's what I thought, too. But I did do it. And I learned teamwork and discipline and how to set goals and see them through. Lessons that stay with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but couldn't I learn that on a golf team?
Oliver, if you're half the man I think you are, you'll see this thing through, and you'll be a better man because of it. But it's up to you.
Hot, hot, hot.
See, Lenny said the difference between a snake and a lawyer is there are some things a snake won't do. Mr. Donovan is the funniest teacher I've ever had.
Yeah, he sounds like a real stitch.
Eddie, what do you think you're doing? I'm starting your remodeling a little early.
Did you get the building permits?
Nah, but I did have a fight with Gert, and I gotta let off some steam. Stand back, Wally.
Yeah, wait a minute, Eddie. You can't do this without a permit.
If I get a permit, then I gotta do it to code. If I do it to code, it'll take forever. I'm passing the savings on to you.
Hey, that looks like fun. Let me take a whack at it.
You, homework. And you, out of here.
Wally, do you have any blank tape? I want to shoot Oliver's practice as kind of a dry run for his first game.
Oh, yeah, sure. I heard the little squirt quit the football team. Something about a medical condition. Chickenitis.
That's pretty funny, Eddie, coming from a guy that wore a miniskirt to his draft physical.
I got the legs for it.
Can I get that tape?
Yeah, right. You, out of here. So, Bean, how's Ollie getting along since you talked him into staying on the team?
I didn't talk him into it. I simply explained to him that once you start something, you have to stay with it, and he agreed.
In other words, you did better with him than you did your ex-wife.
Eddie, out of here. Look, I don't mean to pry. It's just that I got the impression that Ollie was pretty unhappy. And it,
Well, and what?
Well, and... Oh, never mind.
No, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
Yeah, come on, Wally. We're all friends here.
Look, it's no big deal. It's just that for myself, I wouldn't want to push my kid into doing something he didn't want to do.
What do you mean? You push your kids all the time to clean their room, do their homework?
Oh, that's a pretty stupid analogy.
I don't think so.
So, for the record, Wallace, you think he's an idiot, and Theodore, you think he's full of it.
I mean, everything takes persistence. You had to take the state bar exam twice before you passed it.
Oh, come on. Now you're being ridiculous. All right, look, if you want to live your life through your kid, go ahead. Here, take all the movies of all the football games you want.
Oh, and you wouldn't if you had the chance?
Well, sure. I'd love to see Kevin play football one day, but I'd never force it on him.
I don't think you could. I mean, the boy's afraid to go into the closet because of the monster. He's gonna play football.
He's calling your kid a hairdresser.
Shut up, Eddie. You leave Kevin out of this. The real problem here is the way you're raising your kid.
Are you calling me an incompetent father?
Sure sounds like it to me.
Why can't you admit your faults?
Why don't you just keep your big nose out of my business?
You know, you're even a bigger jerk than you were when you were a kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah! Yeah, what are you doing? Knock it off, Pete. I'm just trying to help you out.
Come on,
get him.
Hit him, Beaver. He's the one that gave you that stupid nickname. Give it to him good, Wally. Teach him a lesson once and for all. Come on. Blood, blood, blood. Get him, get him.
Stop that!
Stop it. Stop it, you two. You're brothers, for God's sakes.
What in the world is gotten into you
Wallace,
two?
get him.
Well, you're carrying on like 10-year-olds.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mrs. Cleaver. I tried to stop them, but they were just too strong for me.
You out.
You call me if there's a rematch, huh?
What's going on here?
I was just trying to point out to Theodore that he wasn't doing the best thing for Oliver by making him play football.
I didn't make him play football.
Yeah? Well, what do you think?
All right, now that's enough. Wally, since when do we settle family problems like this? Whatever Beaver did, I know he truly thought it was the best for Oliver.
Huh.
However, I'm sure Beaver realizes that although it's important to encourage your child, you have to sort out which goals are yours and which goals are his.
Ha! Look, Mom, he ripped my new shirt. 2 buttons.
Oh, Wally.
He started it.
Blue 18. All right, come on, huddle up. Let's move. Let's go, get in that huddle.
They're down. Excuse me. Who would I talk to about getting my son off the 8th grade football team?
Well, you're not Blatzmeyer's dad, are you? We need Blatzmeyer.
No, I'm not.
Wait.
Inside. Blue 18. Hut.
What did you want?
Never mind.
Jenny and Sam fall for the same guy.
Mission control to last shutter.
Does this mean war?
I know what he sees. She's really Hubba Hubba City.
Hey, Dad, tonight.
Too many people take second best.
But we don't use anything less. We've got to be
Golden Valley, the perfect choice in natural juice.
A lot of asthmatics think they've got their asthma under control. Whenever they feel an attack coming on, they automatically turn to their reliever medicine, which gives them immediate but temporary relief. But if they turn to their doctor or pharmacist, they could learn about the new asthma management plan and the benefits of treatment that actually prevents asthma and can lead to a symptom-free life. Wouldn't that be a breath of fresh air? Please, don't dice with asthma.
Crack off, Ryan!
Sophie's been betrayed by Finn.
I want to
wait up until Finn gets home. There's a few things we need to discuss.
You just keep the debt collectors at bay a little bit longer.
Is it too late to save the surf club?
You're gonna have to close the club. As of when? As of now. Mate, I've done all I can do.
Nintendo presents Home and Away, tonight at 7 on 7.
And that same young man is now the Vice President of the United States. Thank you. I knew you'd enjoy hearing that story as much as I enjoyed telling it. Now, well, where was I? Well, although we are coming off a dismal 2-6 record, we are going to have a great season next year. Because we are going to work twice as hard, and we are going to practice twice as long. Are you with me, guys? Guys, are you with me? Guys! Right, guys?
Don't go away, there's plenty of fun and laughter next with Agro's Cartoon Connection, followed by the fabulous Mr. Ed. And there's loads of laughter tonight with Hey Dad and Home Improvement. This week, Betty decides she needs a computer mouse to take her secretarial position into the 90s. Then at 8 on Home Improvement, Tim decides he's a man of the 90s and can handle all the household duties the power way. Hey Dad, followed by Home Improvement tonight from 7:30 on 7.